Hi everybody, it's Lene. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Have you been wanting to make cards for the holidays and you just ran out of time before Christmas? Well, here's a great option for a New Year's card. And this one has this beautiful lace paper and coral colors, little bit of metallic. And what's great about it is I took one of these ornaments. Have you seen these at the Dollar Tree? They're just wood ornaments. I went ahead and gold embossed this one. You could spray paint it. You could, even use just an ornament that you've purchased that's already gold. And it just slides into this pocket, just like that. Perfect for mailing. And you guys, it's a little ornament slash gift that you can send to friends that you maybe missed seeing over the holidays. It's really easy to put together. I can't wait to show you. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how you can win this for your very own. So let's make a sweet little snowflake New Year pocket card. So here is the paper pack that I'll be using for today's New Year's cards. This is lacy coral paper pack. And what I love about it is just the beautiful lace and doilies and then the coral and peach themes going on. I thought that was just a really big plus here for this one. And it's just gorgeous, you guys. So I'll put the link to this below the video. Look at those doilies, gorgeous. And this one's got this great border. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is prep our card. I am working with a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I'm going to cut the front only at an angle from here to here. So you can take your ruler and just kind of go from the top left corner to the bottom right corner, like that. Or what's pretty much just as easy, really, is just take a paper cutter. And I'm going to put one corner down here, one corner right up here. Make sure everything is aligned. And that's it. Okay, so now we're going to make our, well, first we're going to cover all the parts with paper, but don't forget we're going to be utilizing this triangle to make our pocket, so don't throw that away. Keep an eye on that. So let's get our paper here. I'm going to use just this front sheet. We're just going to use this cover for the front, and we're going to use this one for the inside of the card. All right, so to cover the inside of the card, I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful border. We're going to put that on the top. I'm just going to use a little Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue. There we go. Make sure that that is straight and it has nice and burnishing the back there. And we're going to turn that over and then just cut that even with the card edge. And you'll notice I glued it right there along the two edges on a corner. That way you only have to cut 2 straight lines. All right. There's the top of our card. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cover what's going to be the front. And for this one, I wanted to use this corner right here. And you notice how I just turned it. It came out of the perforated paper pack like this. Well, why can't we just turn it and use all this beautiful lace and doilies? Boy, my desk is just covered with stuff, and stuff is flying everywhere. Once again, I'm just going to align those edges, a little burnishing there. All right. And what I love about this card is making this pocket and just putting a little surprise in there. We're going to put in a little ornament as our embellishment, but you could put lots of things in there. All right, so for this one, we're going to use what's left of this part right here of the border, but this part will kind of have a little bit of doily on it, and that's okay because it's getting tucked on the inside. We're really just interested in what's going on right here. Okay. All right, so that's going to go just like that. All right. Now you could use extra sticky tape along these edges here, but that can be a little wide, even if it's just a 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to put a little glue right along this edge. And so that long straight edge and then this bottom edge right there. And I'm really avoiding glue here because that's where our little insert is going to go. We just want to make sure we're not engaging that. I'm going to go there, and now we're just going to glue the bottom of this triangle on the front. Okay, I'm just going to take that bone folder, kind of go over those edges to really burnish that, and now we have this really nice pocket. All right, so for the next part we have a little insert that's going to go on the inside of the card, and this is 4 by 6, just a piece of white cardstock, and I just rounded those edges, and I'm going to cover this with some paper and get ready to do some embossing, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've covered my insert with some of the same paper that I used on those little flaps. Just came from this piece right here, just staying with that nice wood theme. And now we're going to take one of our dollar store wood snowflakes, and I've got some gold embossing powder and a Versamark, a very used Versamark watermark clear embossing ink pad. And I'm just going to cover the entire surface, and I'm just using a card here because I grabbed it on my desk. You just use a scrap piece of cardstock to do this part. I want to have something on this side that doesn't have any of that Versamark and that sticky on it, and I'm just going to sprinkle this with that gold embossing powder. I want to do a heavy coat of it, and don't worry, that's just going to go right back in, the excess will go right back in our jar. All right, move that over for now. All right, we're going to take the heat gun and just give that a little heating. Now, if you need to use some tweezers, that's a good way to do this as well, but I'm going to heat one side of it and then turn it and heat the other side, so my fingers are going to be well protected. See if we can capture that. And I'm using pretty much a fine detail embossing powder. And yes, you could absolutely paint this if you don't have a heat gun or embossing powder. I like the texture, the sort of enamel look of embossing, but use what you have. can see how that's going so far. Now I'm just going to turn that. And we just want to make sure that all those little powdery spots on there are taken care of. Okay, I think one more turn. There we go. All right, now on the other side, we can do the same thing, but for that one, I want to use silver. And this one is sort of a silver tinsely color, and I've already got that one done. So you can see we've got two tones here. And on this side, I used some little small number stickers. I'll link those down below for the 2023. You have to really squish them in there to get them on there, but they did absolutely work. All right, and then I've got this. This is just some little sort of metallic, this is metallic silver twine for hanging ornaments. You can get this at any craft store. Comes in white and gold and silver. And I just making a little loop by putting the fold in first. And then I'll tie a knot on that. And then I want this side to be the front, okay, because we're kind of going for that gold theme. And I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and glue that, and then I'll be right back. All right, so we've got our sweet little coral ribbon on there. That one I got from the light pink ribbon set, and I'll link this down below. And on the back of this, I've just placed a little bit of foam tape. Now, it's not enough foam tape that's going to take off any of that embossing, but it's enough that's going to just stick this right here to our little insert. And what we can do is just put that right there. And then down below here, I just put blessings, and that came from, this is the Happy Holidays Dazzle stickers. It's also got a Happy New Year, but as you can see, I already used that one. So I thought blessings would be nice. And then on the front of the card, we've got 2023 using these really nice numbers. I'll link those down below, all that from Paper Wishes. So as you can see, we're just gonna slip this right in here. And then this little hanger can just get tucked right back in there. And I think that just makes a lovely presentation where you're sending a nice card. And you take this part out and then have a really nice ornament. And I think it's obvious that this is supposed to just pop right off and be an ornament. It's got the hanger on there. And on the back, there's just a nice place for you to write your greeting. So you guys, as you can see, fun and easy to do using your Dollar Tree ornament snowflake as your focal. It's really fun to emboss these or paint them, or just buy a purchased snowflake that's metallic and go ahead and make your little pocket card. So easy to put together, as you can see, great for any time of the year. If you are interested in winning this card for your very own, a thumbs up is always really great. Comment and subscribe right up there. Hit that notifications bell, and you do those things and you will be entered in a contest to win this. Well, we will notify you in our next video. So you just have to watch the next video, and that will show you where it is. There's instructions. You'll be able to figure it out. It's really easy. And I love sending these gifts, you guys. It's really fun to send these out to the contest winners. I always look forward to doing that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time putting this together, and Happy New Year.